Vector A is 3, 1, vector B is 2, 5. I am going to illustrate vector A plus vector B plus vector A, and plot the resultant, and show that the resultant doesn't matter if it's vector A plus vector B or vector B plus vector A. Here's the WileyPlus vector graphing object. It's the only graphing object out there. So there it goes. You first drag it onto the grid and drop it anywhere. You can't drag it exactly where you want it. Notice it has a dot at one end for the origin of the vector, an arrowhead at the other end. If you grab the dot, you move just the dot. If you grab the arrowhead, you move just the arrowhead. If you grab it in the middle, you move the whole thing. So we're going to do vector A, which is 3, 1. So put the origin at the origin. Notice that you can see the coordinates 0, 0 as you're still holding on to the dot. Once you let go of the dot, you can still hover over it and see those coordinates are 0, 0. Now I'm going to go 3, 1. So that's right 3, up 1. So I'm adding at 3, 1. Now we're going to add vector B. So you grab the graphing object and drag it onto your grid and drop it anywhere. Then you take the dot and put it at the end of vector A at 3, 1. Notice you can see those coordinates. Then you get the arrowhead and you go right 2, up 5. So that'll end up at 5, 6. So that's vector A plus vector B. Now we're going to go get another graphing object and add vector B plus vector A. So I'll put the origin down at 0, 0. Notice you can see those coordinates. Vector B is 2, 5, so I'm going to go right 2, up 5. See, the coordinates are 2, 5. Get another vector. Vector A is going to start where vector B left off at 2, 5. And now the arrowhead, vector A is going to go right 3, up 1. So this ends at 5, 6. So you can see that vector A plus vector B plus vector A both ended at 5, 6. So let's put that resultant on there. Put the origin at the origin and the arrowhead at 5, 6 where the resultant takes us. And we're done.